What is up again, kabsat? And today, dito tayo sa Multiverse of Solutions. Wow! So, ginawan ka na ng title. Di ko pa actually naisipin. Pero okay, sige, Multiverse of Solutions tayo. Bakit ko tinawag Multiverse? Kasi, merong maraming mga standard na approaches na. Nasabi ko na rin standard kasi ito na yung usual na naging approach na tinuturo sa mga schools and sa review. Although, possible pa rin naman etong mga ituturo ko ngayon na ituro sa ibang schools. But, it's not that wide yung coverage niya. And, what I mean by coverage, yung number of schools, siguro, na nagtuturo nito, hindi ganun karami. Kasi hindi ko pa siya na-observe na ituro sa mga libro. Although, marami nang gumagamit ng mga approaches na ituturo ko sa topic na to. And today, dito tayo sa Elimination of Arbitrary Constants. So, this is differential equation, di ba? Elimination of Arbitrary Constants, ibinigay na sa atin yung general solution. Hahanapin natin ngayon yung differential equation. Okay? So, yung general solution ngayon, may mga iba-ibang arbitrary constants. And those arbitrary constants there, we will try to eliminate all of those to come up with a differential equation. And yun yung tuturo ko sa inyo. Ipapakita ko yung conventional way and ipapakita ko yung sinasabi kong approach na kung saan pupunta tayo sa kabilang universe. Kaya natin tinawag na Multiverse of Solutions. Pero wala pa talaga akong title para dito. Pero sige, let's go! So, dito tayo sa mga simpleng mga examples muna dahil syempre, yung topic kasi na to, ini-introduce niya yung concept ng differential equations, di ba? Kasi ang differential equation, isa itong equation wherein involve yung mga variables at the same time yung rate of change ng mga variables. Di ba? So, to solve for a given to eliminate the arbitrary constants of a given solution in order for us to come up with a differential equation, ang gagawin lang talaga natin, dalawa. Una, mag-differentiate. Mag-differentiate tayo, ang tanong, ilang beses, di ba? Yun naman yung talagang problema dyan. Bibilangin lang natin kung ilan ang distinct arbitrary constants. So, ilan ang unique na arbitrary constant, yun yung number of times na magdi-differentiate tayo. Then number 2, algebra. Bakit algebra? We may use substitution, we may use factoring, we can use by looking at the equation itself. Meron na tayong makukuhang differential equation. Diba? Kasi konting manipulation na lang using algebra, makukuha na natin yun. So, basically, wala pa talaga gaanong concepts ng differential equation dito. It's merely parang transition between calculus and algebra papunta kay differential equation. So, eto muna tayong mga simpleng examples. Right? So, dito tayo sa first example kay x cosine of y plus xy squared is equal to c. So, pansin natin dito, no? Wala namang sinabi kung alin dyan yung arbitrary constant. Pero syempre, si c na yan. So, itong si c, anong gagawin natin? Differentiate natin yung buong equation. Diba? So, once we differentiate the whole equation, tignan natin kung ano yung mangyayari. So, for x cosine of y, diba? Product siya ng dalawang functions. We have x and then cosine y. Or expressions, no? So, to differentiate x cosine of y, we will use product rule. Diba? So, paano natin gagamitan ng product rule ito? Differentiate natin si x. Diba? 1. With respect to x tayo dito, ha? So, for cosine of y, syempre, copy muna. Cosine of y. Then, plus, copy si x. Then, differentiate cosine of y. Negative sine y. Pero, i-multiply din natin yan sa derivative ni y. So, parang chain rule. So, diba? So, we have dy over dx. Right? Then, xy squared. So, plus, ganun ulit, product rule. So, differentiate natin si x, then copy si y. We have y squared. Plus, differentiate si y, copy si x. So, we have 2xy dy over dx. Then, right side, differentiate natin si c equal to 0. So, kita nyo, no? Nawala na si c. O, napakadali. After natin makuha si derivative, since na-eliminate na yung ating c, o, tapos na. Tapos na. Algebraic manipulation na lang, makukuha na natin yung differential equation. So, simplify lang natin itong mga to. Cosine of y dito, minus x, sine of y, dy over dx, plus y squared, plus 2xy, dy over dx is equal to 0. Okay, now, you can solve for dy over dx just like in implicit differentiation. Pero since differential equation yung hinahanap natin, gawin natin in terms of dx and dy. So if we try to multiply the whole equation by dx, and then, yan, kayo na bahala mag-simplify, we actually have this answer. Okay? Ang magiging sagot natin ay 2xy minus x sine of y dy plus y squared plus cosine of y dx equal to 0. And yan na yung ating differential equation. O, diba? Siyempre, first example to, kaya talagang madali. Yan. O, circle ko lang. And close ko lang. Next, dito na tayo sa nasa right side. So, check natin, no? Y is equal to cx squared plus c squared plus 1. Look at the given variables. C, yan. Arbitrary constants, I mean. No? Parehas na C. So, ilan ang arbitrary constant dyan? Isa lang. It's only C. So, ilang beses tayo magdi-differentiate? Isang beses lang. Okay? Isang beses lang. So, let's take the derivative. dy over dx is equal to this one. Since constant si C, so hindi siya magagamitan ng product rule. That's 2cx. And then, buong ito, c squared plus 1, constant. So, 0. Alright? Oh, diba? Dali. So, let's solve for c here. So, c, okay, kayo na bala, no? If we try to solve for c, it's actually dy over dx over 2x. Or, kung gusto nyo, para, since masyadong mahirap siyang tignan, y prime over 2x na lang. O, diba? Simple. And then, we substitute that back to the equation. Kasi wala naman na tayong pupuntang susunod. Diba? Hindi naman na natin kasi pwedeng i-differentiate ulit. So, how will we be able to eliminate c? Substitute natin dun sa original equation. So, we have y equals, yan, c. Y prime over 2x times x squared plus c squared. Y prime over 2x squared plus 1. Then simplify things further. You can actually multiply na lang and simplify kayo na bala, no? Simplify nyo na lang. So para ma-eliminate yung ating denominator, ang i-multiply natin sa buong equation ay yung 2x squared, di ba? Kasi mo 2x plus 2x na may squared. So, ang pinakamalaking denominator dyan, or yung LCD, ay yung 2x squared na naka-quantity. So, simplify lang natin. So, after multiplying the left-hand side, we have 4x squared y. Equals, ito, pag sinimplify natin, magiging 2x cubed y prime plus y prime squared plus 4x squared. Kahit yan na yon, yung ating sagot, pwede na yan. Diba? Simplified din eh. Wala, kahit naman anong gawin mo. Though, well, sige. Pwede pa rin naman nating i-divide. Divide natin si x squared kasi may common term. Diba? Sige. Alisin muna natin yung ano natin. Divide natin si x squared. Sige. So, ulitin ko na lang. So, divide natin, and then, di ba, may x squared na lalabas. So, diba, 4x squared. Wait lang. Yan. So, 4x squared y equals, yan. Pag simplify natin, ito magiging 2x cubed y plus y prime squared plus 4x squared. So, papansin nyo, no? Mayroong magiging common factor na x squared dyan. Ang kaso, ito kasi si y prime squared, hindi na. So, pwede naman gawin natin, let's transpose everything to the left-hand side, no? Or, yes, everything to the left-hand side except for y prime squared, then flip. So, the result will be y prime squared, that is equal to, yan, 2x squared times, we have, I think it's 2y minus xy minus 2. O yan, ito na yung ating differential equation. So, yan, di nagkasya yung space. O, diba? Pero anyway, diba? I think nag-gets nyo naman dyan. You can pause the video and then you verify it on your own, no? If you can find any mistake dun sa mga solutions ko, feel free to comment. Next one. Dito tayo kay y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So, we have 3 arbitrary constants now. Yan. So, 3. Therefore, hanggang y triple prime yan. Okay? Third order yung ating differential equation. So, how can we be able to eliminate? Let's differentiate 3 times muna. So, y prime is equal to 2ax plus b. Uy! Galing ah. Na-eliminate agad yung c. So, ano pang pwedeng gawin? Eliminate ulit. Y double prime is equal to 2a. Yun na. Oh, ang galing ah. Second derivative pa lang. Isa na lang natirang arbitrary constant. O, di paano pa yung third? Diba 0 na yan? Eh, hanggang dyan lang yung kailangan natin. So, ano yung ating differential equation? Ano yung differential equation natin? Ito na yun. Y triple prime is equal to 0. No worries. Diba? Once kasi nakuha mo ng third derivative o yung highest order na kailangan mong kunin, pag na-eliminate na lahat sila dun, yun. No need to substitute or anything. Right, let's have the next problem. Okay, medyo sinikipan na. So, lagyan na lang natin ng ganyan. Let's have the next problem. Y is equal to c sub 1 plus c sub 2 e raised to 3x. Alright. Kunin natin yung unang derivative kasi, ayan, kita mo, dalawa yung arbitrary constant. So, 2 times lang magdi-derivative. So, let's have y prime. 0 yung c1. Yung susunod ay 3c2 e raised to 3x. Correct? Then, let's have the second derivative. Oh, ano to? 9c2 e raised to 3x. O, paano yan? Diba? Paano yan? Eh, hindi naman natin na-eliminate agad si c2. So, paano ang dapat natin gawin? Let's look for some relationships. Notice that for y prime, 3c2 e raised to 3x siya. Then for y double prime, merong c2 e raised to 3x and you can still factor out 3 from 9. So what we will do is factor it out. Y double prime equals 3 times 3c2 e raised to 3x. Alright, so ano ngayon to? Ito ay y prime. Edi substitute y double prime equals 3y prime. And then, transpose na lang natin or subtract both sides by 3y prime kung na-OCD yung iba. So, diba? Minus 3y prime is equal to 0. And that is our differential equation. Okay. Pagpresensyan nyo niya yung masyadong malawak na space dito, tapos yung kanina hindi, no? Anyway, so yan. So, that's the basic problems when it comes to elimination of arbitrary constants. And then it gets harder and harder. Let's try other problems. So, dito tayo sa problem na to ngayon. Okay. Ngayon, I'll try to introduce you now to the Multiverse of Solutions. Charot. Ayan. So, papakita ko sa inyo yung conventional then yung yung approach na ginagamit ko na, no? Bakit yung importance or yung purpose nung ating solution, papakita ko sa inyo later. Let's first do the conventional way. So, dalawang arbitrary constant. So, dalawang beses kang magdi-differentiate. Y prime is equal to C1 e raised to x. Tama? Then, the second one, minus 2C2 e raised to negative 2x. So, actually, may ma-eliminate ka na kaagad dyan, no? Paano? Etong dalawang equation na to, if we try to subtract, no? And then yung direction is from, equation 1 minus equation 2, no? Equation 1 minus equation 2, minus. Baka kasi malito kayo, divide pala, kala nyo divide, no? So, we subtract equation 1 from, equation 2 from equation 1. Y prime minus y. Oops, diba? Mali na rin ako. Y minus y prime. Bakit? Kasi itong C1 e raised to x, maka-cancel na yan, mawawala dyan. So, ano yung matitira? C2 e raised to negative 2x minus negative 2C2 e raised to negative 2x. And it's actually 3C2 e raised to negative 2x. Tama? So, if you're not convinced, you try it on your own, no? Pag-subtract mo silang dalawa. Then, let's do the second derivative. Dito na sa pangatlong equation. Y prime minus y double prime. Make sense? Equals negative 6c2 e raised to negative 2x. Now, what should we do? Hindi na tayo pwedeng mag-differentiate ulit pero hindi pa na-eliminate. Let's try to look for relationship. Okay? Ayan, 3c2 e raised to negative 2x. Meron din tayong mailalabas na ganun dito. Diba? So, we have y prime minus y double prime equals, ano yung matitira ngayon pag pinactor out mo tong 3c2 e raised to negative 2x. Diba that is negative 2. Alright, so we have y prime minus y double prime equals negative 2. Ano tong 3c2 e raised to negative 2x? Diba? Ito yun. So, yun na yun. Substitute. Y minus y prime. Then, by there, you can manipulate everything just for us to have the differential equation. And the result is y double prime plus y prime. I'm double checking it now. Plus y prime minus 2y. Yes. Minus 2y is equal to 0. Na-eliminate naman natin yung elimination, yung arbitrary constant. So, yan na yun. So, ito yung ating conventional way, no? Bakit ito naging conventional way? Kasi, ito yung tinuturo lagi, no? Pero, may nakikita kasi akong problema. Ano yung problema na yun? That is, dito sa part na to. Ito. Dito sa part na to. Bakit? Kasi, bakit mo i-factor out yung 3C2? It doesn't make sense at first, diba? Parang, for what reason? Bakit ka nag-factor out dyan? Saan galing yan? Bakit mo pinagsubtract yan? Bakit mo nakita ka agad yan? What if hindi mo agad masusubtract? Anong gagawin mo? Diba? So, parang it's more of, kailangan nakita mo ka agad at na-predict mo agad kung ano yung susunod. So, yun actually yung naging problema ko nung inaral ko to for the first time. So, what did I do? I think of other way. I think of another way. Past tense. I thought of another way. Copy natin. Paano kung ganito gawin ko? Naiilitaan ko sa negative exponent eh. So, anong gagawin ko para matanggal yung negative exponent? Diba? Multiply ko sa e raised to 2x. Ayan, kakailita lang eh. So, then, simplify e raised to 2x, y, equals c1, ito, e raised to x times e raised to 2x. E raised to 3x. Diba? Plus c2. Uy, may c2. Wala siyang ibang kapartner na variable. So, kung dinifferentiate ko to, ano yung matitira? Si C1 na lang. Ay, C1 na lang. So, ito, product rule, di ba? So, we have y prime e raised to 2x plus y times 2e raised to 2x. Diba? Product rule equals si C2, syempre 0 na yan. So, natira na lang kay C1. 3C1 e raised to 3x. Kung gusto nyo, simplify lang natin ng konti. Divide natin yung lahat ng to by e raised to 2x. Bakit natin dinivide? Kasi, alam mo, may e raised to 2x, e raised to 2x. Kay e raised to 3x, may matatanggal kang e raised to 2x dyan na isa. Diba? So, we have y prime plus 2y, equals 3c1 e raised to x. Sayang naman. Hindi pa natanggal si e raised to x doon. So, anong pwede natin gawin? Diba? Gusto natin ang matira lang c1. So, I mean, arbitrary constant lang at walang ibang variable. So, multiply natin sa e raised to negative x so that we have e raised to negative x y prime plus 2y equals 3c1. Okay? So, 3c1 na lang yan. Differentiate na natin. Boom. Differentiate na mo. Product rule na lang natin to. Negative e raised to negative x y prime plus 2y plus e raised to negative x. Ito naman. Differentiate naman natin yung nasa loob. Y double prime plus 2y prime equals 0. So, from here, may nakita tayong common factor na e raised to x. So, e raised to negative x. So, multiply na lang natin sa e raised to x. So that, magka-cancel lahat to. Cancel to. Diba? Matitira na lang, syempre, may negative dito. Distribute natin. Negative y prime minus 2y. Then here ay plus y double prime plus 2y prime equals 0. So, y double prime plus y prime minus 2y is equal to 0. Diba same? Ano ngayon yung advantage nitong solution na ginawa ko? Hindi ko na inisip yung mga relationship na kailangang isipin or hanapin. Ang ginawa ko lang, inisip ko lang, sino yung gusto kong i-eliminate muna. Pwede, pinili ko dito, i-eliminate muna natin si C2. Diba? I-eliminate muna natin to. Then, after that, natira na lang si C1. So, anong gagawin na lang? I-eliminate na lang si C1. Diba? After that, simplify. Then, we have the answer. Now, let's apply the solution that I have or that I use. Let's apply the solution that I used dito sa problem na to. Check lang natin, baka malay mo mas mabilis ng konti. Okay? So, yan. Piliin natin ano yung pinakamadaling i-eliminate muna dito. Siyempre si C3. Kasi pag di-differentiate mo to, y prime equals 2c1x plus c2 e raised to x plus 0. Wala na si c3. No pa pwede. Kasi exponential si e raised to x mas madali siyang i-eliminate. So let's multiply e raised to negative x. So we have e raised to negative x y prime plus, that is equal to 2c1 x e raised to negative x plus c2. O, di ba? Parang ginawa natin ng way para mas madaling ma-eliminate yung variable na iniisip natin. So, differentiate. Okay, product rule to. Negative e raised to negative x y prime plus e raised to negative x y double prime equals, ito naman, product rule ulit. So, 2c1, factor out lang natin, then product rule. Negative x e raised to negative x plus e raised to negative x plus c2. Wala na. Okay? And then, since puro may negative x, e raised to negative x yan, diba? Multiply natin by e raised to x. So, we have negative y prime plus y double prime equals 2c1 negative x plus 1. Then now, syempre, ang huli na lang nating i-eliminate si c1. Problema, hindi natin pwedeng i-divide si negative x plus 1 basta-basta sa buo. Ang hirap nun. Kasi pag dinivide mo to ng negative x plus 1, magko-quotient rule ka, masyadong mahirap. So, anong pwedeng gawin? What if i-distribute na lang natin tong si 2c1? Diba? Negative y prime plus y double prime equals negative 2c1x plus 2c1. Let's hope, although I expect na hindi pa natin siya ma-eliminate agad, pero let's hope na mas madali yung mangyayari. Diba? So, we have, pero for sure, mas madali na yung susunod. Negative y double prime plus y triple prime equals negative 2c1. May 2c dun sa kanina. Diba? Di solve for 2c. 2c1 equals, dinivide mo lang ng negative 1 lahat. So we have y double prime minus y triple prime. Okay, let's recall this equation, this part. So we have negative y prime plus y double prime equals 2c1 negative x plus 1. So we have negative y prime plus y double prime equals, ano yung 2c1 ngayon? Y double prime minus y triple prime. Negative x plus 1. Kung gusto mo, ito na yung sagot. This can already be the answer. Diba? Or pwede mo pang distribute, no? So if we try to distribute, we have negative y prime plus y double prime equals, distribute mo to, FOIL method kung gusto mo, no? Negative x y double prime plus y double prime plus x y triple prime minus y triple prime. But still, no? In descending orders of derivatives na lang. So, x minus 1 y double triple prime. Yes. Then, may cancel pala dito. Cancel to. So, ano yung natira? Yung negative x y double prime na lang. Then, c plus y prime equal 0. O, diba? Ito na yung ating answer. So, yun lang, no? Ano yung magpapahirap sa atin dito? Yung pag-differentiate at yung pag-simplify. Yun na lang. Hindi na natin kailangang magtingin pa ng ibang mga relationship along the way. Diba? So let's try another problem. So dito, I think pwede nyo makita dito yung disadvantage naman yung ng aking ginagawang approach or ginagawang way ng solution. No? Pakita natin yung conventional or yung usual. Diba? Dalawang arbitrary constant, so 2 times differentiate y prime equals 2c1 cosine 2x minus 2c2 sine 2x. Then differentiate ulit. We have negative 4c1 sine of 2x minus 4c2 cosine 2x. Then yun na yun. Alright, so here, luckily, meron tayong madaling makuhang factor. That is negative 4. And once that we factor this out, no, luckily, talaga, may makukuha tayong relationship wherein we simultaneously eliminate both C1 and C2. You know, C2 cosine 2x. So, ano to? Diba ito yung y? O, diba? Doon yung mahirap na part. Dapat makita mo kaagad. Yun yung sinasabi kong problema dun sa conventional na solution. Though, maganda pa rin. No? Maganda pa rin. Y double prime equals negative 4y. So, therefore, y double prime plus 4y equal to 0. Ito yung ating answer. Let's try my solution. Though, hindi ko siya ino-own, pero what I do lang. Yung what I do. Ano yung gusto nating arbitrary constant na i-eliminate muna? Let's try C2. Wala, clip ko lang C2. Ba't ba? So, divide. Paano natin i-divide yung buong equation? Ano yung i-divide natin? Sa cosine 2x. So, that C2 na lang yung matira. Diba? So, y over cosine 2x is secant 2x. Y equals, ito, sine 2x divided by cosine 2x is tangent. So, C1 tangent of 2x plus C2. Diba? O, di-differentiate na natin para matanggal na si C2. So, yan. Dito tayo maghihirap ngayon, yung product rule. So, we have 2 secant 2x tangent 2xy. Yeah. Derivative ni secant 2x yun, no? Plus secant 2x y prime. Equals, siyempre si C2, 0 na yan. C1 ay 2c1 secant squared 2x. Then, notice that we have a common factor of secant 2x. Divide natin by secant 2x. Then, we are left with what? 2 tangent 2xy plus y prime equals 2c1 secant 2x. Ay, sayang. Hindi natanggal yung multiplier kay C1. Pero pwede pa rin. Paano? Di ba si secant 2x? Ano yan? 1 over cosine. So, para matanggal yung secant 2x dito, we multiply the whole equation here by cosine 2x. Di ba? Ano mo? 2 tangent 2xy times cosine 2x, that is actually 2 sine of 2x. Then y. Plus cosine of 2x y prime equals 2c1. O, diba? 2c1 na lang. So, pwede natin differentiate yan. Yun yung sinasabi kong advantage. Kasi, choice mo kung anong gagawin mo. So, product rule. Choice mo kung ano yung gusto mong i-eliminate. I mean, diba? Product rule. So, we have 4 cosine 2x y plus 2 sine of 2x y prime. Then here, plus yung y prime lang muna. ayan, y double prime cosine 2x minus 2 sine 2x y prime equal to 0. So, wala ka ng arbitrary constant. Di simplify. Simplify natin. Uy! Cancel. Galing ah. Then, common factor. Palitan ko yung kulay. Common factor. So, cancel na rin, di ba? Ano yung natira? 4y plus y double prime equal to 0. Rearrange para maging parehas sila dun sa nauna. Nasagot. Parehas na parehas. Right? So, as you may notice, no? Makikita nyo na. You discover on your own from this solution yung disadvantage and advantage of each approach. Then, it's your choice. What should you do? Now, guys, let's have the last problem for this. Naisip ko lang kasi itong video na to, so wala talaga akong script. Char. Let's have this last problem for today. Okay. Ito ulit. No. Let's compare ulit yung dalawang approach. Multiverse of Solutions. So, let's differentiate. We have, product rule, no? Yung derivative muna ni x. So, 1 times y squared plus 2xy y prime. Siyempre, si 1, 0. That is equal to cy prime. What is c? Okay, solve natin si c. Y squared plus 2xy y prime all over y prime. Diba? Solve for c lang. Yan. So, hindi pa natin na-eliminate si c. Substitute natin dun. So, we have xy squared minus 1 equals y squared plus 2xy y prime over y prime. Yan yung c. Sige na nga. Yan, circle ko lang, no? Yan yung c na to. Kaya siya naging ganito. Times y. Right? So, multiply natin by y prime. Masyadong complicated na yung nakikita ko, no? Sige, multiply natin by y prime lahat. We have xy squared y prime minus y prime equals y cubed plus 2xy squared y prime. Wow. Sige, lipat natin lahat dito sa right side para maging 0 equals yung puro y prime lang muna. So we have, xy squared pala na dalawa. Xy squared. So we have y cubed plus 2xy squared minus xy squared is xy squared y prime plus y prime. Rearrange, and then we have the answer of xy squared plus 1 y prime plus y cubed, that is equal to 0. Right? Now let's try my approach. I don't own it. Let's try the another approach. The another approach. So xy squared minus 1 equals cy. What should I do para maging para ma-eliminate agad yung arbitrary constant right away? Let's divide by y. So we have xy minus 1 over y equals c. Correct? You distribute y to the left side. Then, ayan na. Dali na. Differentiate. So, pakita ko lang. Differentiate. So, we have xy prime plus y. Ito yun. Ito yun, ha. Then, plus y prime over y squared. Okay, saan yun galing? Sabihin nyo. To, power rule. Kaya siya naging y squared. Diba? Sige na nga. Y raised to negative y raised to negative 1, diba? So, negative 1 times negative 1, y raised to negative 2. Kaya siya ganyan. Pero syempre times y prime mo pa. Yan, hindi pala siya equal. And then, that is equal to 0. Very nice. Bilis na. Algebra na lang the next. Times y squared. So we have xy squared y prime plus y cubed plus y prime. So, pagsamahin na lang natin lahat ng y prime. The answer is xy squared plus 1 y prime plus y cubed is equal to 0. And there you go. Still the same answer with the first approach. So, it's your choice kung anong solution yung gusto nyong gamitin. And that's it for me today dito sa aking Multiverse of Solutions. Anyway, yan. So, sana may nakuha kayong bagong approach. And it's up to you kung ano pong gusto nyong gamitin. It's for your own convenience. Ang akin lang, gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo. Baka kasi may gusto kayong shorter way or alternative way para naman kahit papano you can think of an easier way to solve your problems in differential equations, especially in elimination of arbitrary constants. So, yes, thank you for listening. I'll see you on the next video. No? Comment down below for your suggestions on topics na gusto nyong pag-usapan natin sa susunod. Alright, so thank you very much everyone. See you soon. Have a good one. Always stay safe. So yeah, that's all word.